Hello everybody, Nerdroc here, and this is the first episode of my solo Let's Play of Minecraft. I was talking to a few players and they said, you've never really done a video that showed exactly how your playstyle goes. And just getting a little bit of lag there as the terrain generates around us. So yeah, here we are right at the beginning. I didn't put a seed in or anything, so this is totally random. And curious to see how this world is and what kind of cool stuff it has in store for us. I have some plans as to what I'd like to do, but to be honest, all of that could change at any moment. So I'm not totally sure yet. I do know one thing is we're not going to find any pre-made villages and use them. If we stumble across them, we're not going to use them in any way. I actually want to use the challenge of finding villagers and actually curing them on our own. Like, we'll find the villager zombies and actually cure them on our own with some potions. And I think that'll add a lot of depth and a little extra time into the game. So the first thing we're going to do before anything else is get ourselves some stone tools, because I hate wooden tools. They aggravate me. Let's get a decent amount of stone so we can make a full set of stone tools. And this is a pretty nice spawn because we already have a little cave here that we can go into. Let's see here, make ourselves a sword as well. And you know what, we'll go ahead and make a shovel too. Go grab some stone, we'll also make an axe because we're definitely going to need some wood, that's for sure. But I think for some reason my instincts want me to go explore this cave a little bit, so we're going to grab our little crafting table here and head out into this cave. Hopefully get a nice, fast start and get some iron. I should say we are running the snapshot here. It is the 14W03B snapshot. Villager trading has gotten some new changes. There's some new blocks. There's some new stone, as you can see here. I actually love all these new stones. Really love them. A lot of people don't, but for some reason I absolutely love them. So there's nothing too good here, but we got some coal. So what I usually do in a new world is I will, right off the bat, just find most of the animals in the area and kill them. I'll leave a couple. But especially with pigs, they're not, tremendously useful later on. Like, I only see these 2 cows, and there's maybe one over there. So we're not going to kill any cows. And I think I'm actually going to go ahead and build my first base right here at spawn. That way I don't need to worry about a bed too fast. It's a pretty cool looking spawn too. We're surrounded by mountains. It's this big stony area with all these new stones. There's some granite. There's some surface coal. So this is a really cool place to start, I think. Yeah, so we're going to kill a whole bunch of these pigs. It would have been nice to have this many cows, but we're going to kill a whole bunch of these guys so we have food for a while. The early parts of the game are, sometimes one of my favorite parts. It lets you do a lot of adventuring, and, you don't have to farm anything. It's just going out and doing it. But, yeah, it's a good thing these pigs are here, because as you can see, my hunger is already getting pretty low. So we're going to get about a half stack of this, and we'll probably go build a furnace, get that stuff cooked up. Do we have any more of that coal? Yes, we do, and there's some more surface coal over here. So I'm going to think a little bit out loud about some of the ideas I had for this. Could build like a big village and kind of like live in it. There's some neat aspects to that. The game becomes very economy-based, but truthfully, I have a little multiplayer whitelist server, and I may start doing videos there, and that's basically what I'm doing there, so I don't know if I want to do that here. So, I don't know, maybe we'll do... I was also playing with the idea of a sky base, but those have been done a lot too, but I feel like I could do some neat stuff in the sky because, you're blocking a lot of mob spawns when you're up there, so if you make a dark room, you're going to get a lot of mobs spawning in it, and, I was thinking for a while, I was getting kind of tired of the mob farming, but now that I have this, multiplayer world I was just telling you about, I've been playing very organically there, which is one of the reasons I may decide to record there. But now that I have 2 worlds, it's going to be cool. Like in this world, we'll play a lot more like an industrialist than we will an adventurer. And in the other world, we'll do a lot of building and a lot of adventuring. You may see some videos on that world, may not. It's nice to have one world where I can just play, and that's kind of why I created this solo LP. So, I don't need to worry about, you know, like, if I want to just sit down and play and not record, I don't need to worry about, oh, my viewers won't see me doing that. It'll be confusing. And that's kind of gotten in the way of me recording in the past, because sometimes you just want to lay back and play some Minecraft. You don't want to have to worry about anything. And sometimes you want to be on your game, like right now. I'm glad you guys are able to watch me play this or whatever. Alright, let's see. Make ourselves a furnace here. And then we're going to collect some of the granite around, and I'm going to start making a house. Nice, simple little shack. For now, at least. So since we're not going to be building any kind of official base yet here, we're just going to be starting out today. The few of you that watch these videos, maybe you want to leave a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see. I had another idea. Rather than doing one huge village with all my stuff in it, we can actually spread out the game a little bit and really utilize the horses, or even minecarts, possibly. Heck, even boats, which hasn't been done much. So we could do all of that and actually build little streets and pathways and actually have all the different farms and all the different stuff spread out across the world. So we actually have to do some traveling. That's a neat idea. But again, like, I really don't have anything set in stone. I might just go ahead and just play kind of randomly, like build a regular base on the ground and just build all the cool farms around it. Definitely going to do some mob farming. Definitely going to do all kinds of crazy stuff. The only thing I'm on the fence about right now is an iron farm. And that leads me to an interesting conversation. I don't know how many of you guys hang out on the Minecraft Reddit, but in these recent snapshots, Jeb and Dinnerbone, I don't know who was responsible for it, they decided they wanted to get rid of the automatic aspect of, like, iron farms and gold farms. Basically what they did was, villagers won't breed if you don't trade with them. And on top of that, the iron golems and pig zombies will not drop gold or iron unless you kill them manually. And when I first heard that, my first inclination was that's not really too big a deal. Because, it's really not hard to just let them build up and then just throw a potion at them or something along those lines. It's really not too tough to do that. That's the way it was a long time ago before we had hoppers, if you remember. So I wasn't too upset about it, and in a lot of ways I kind of think it makes sense, because, honestly, you can just set up an iron farm at spawn, and you'll just have piles and piles and piles of iron, and it's just, I don't know, it kind of cheapens the game, maybe, but at the same time, it is a sandbox game, and everybody wants to play differently. But when you read Reddit, a lot of the people that are opposed to it keep saying, don't get rid of the automation aspect of Minecraft, it's fun to build these machines, and my response to them wants to be, well, you can still build the machine. They're just making it not quite so overpowered. But again, the flip side is now that it really isn't any less powerful. It's just laggier. So it's a tough call. The way I stand on it is basically this. After that big complaint, Jeb posted something to Twitter along the lines of, I still consider that item duping, but I'm not going to ignore a 1,500 post. A 1,500 person post on Reddit, and of course, what developer would? But at the same time, it made me feel bad, because here's a guy who works full-time on making this game. You'd think he'd have some sort of idea of how the game should be made. And I just, I feel bad that he can't put his vision into the game without all the players kind of just always complaining about it. And, brought a thought to my mind, and it's like, if as a player you have that much input as to how the game is going to be developed, is it really a game anymore if as a player you're defining the rules? And that's my big input on this whole situation. So as far as I'm concerned, the game is only a game because the developers are making the rules, and if the players are going to determine what the rules are, it kind of stops becoming a game. So I don't know. Curious to see how it works out. I think it looks like he is going to actually reverse his decision. Oh, and we have a nighttime, so hopefully we can go find a cave. We probably have plenty of food here. Yep, we do. I'm going to go try to chop down a tree really fast. And that lava pool is going to be very useful. I'm going to try to chop down a tree really fast, get some extra sticks. Kind of wish I had a chest built. I could throw some stuff in there just in case I inevitably die on this mining trip. Ooh, pumpkins. I'm gonna grab those. Chickens. That's awesome too. Okay, we're gonna grab that egg. Grab some pumpkins. Just gonna grab one. That way, the other ones will still be there in case of an emergency. This is a very, very cool looking spawn. I just really wish I could find a cave. Uh-oh. The monsters have started to spawn. Yeah, so what do you guys think about this whole automation situation? You know, should things stay the way it is? Do you think iron farms are a little overpowered? Do they ruin the economy? Let me know what you think. Whoa. Whoa. What's this? That's... Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? Mesa Plateau. That's something. Oh, nice. We got a little battle going on here. We kill the zombie so you can watch it. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? The zombie or the skeleton? Who's gonna win? Looks like the skeleton's gonna win. Oh, oh, oh. Skeleton wins. Oh, tons of eggs over here. I'm gonna grab these. Hopefully that creeper doesn't get me. Come on, cave. We really need a cave. I don't feel like strip mining on screen. That's just boring. Ooh, a witch. 2 witches. Oh, there is one thing I want to check, actually, in one moment. I want to make sure that I do indeed have this running on hard mode. Not hardcore, mind you, just regular old hard mode. That's really weird that little plateau is there. I wonder if that's the only place around here that it won't rain if it starts to rain. Oh boy. I got myself in a scary little predicament. We got a baby! A zomblet! Uh-oh. I'm getting attacked from all angles. I don't think it's going to end well for us here. I mean, we do an old-fashioned runaway. Uh-oh. The old sprint key. I haven't gotten used to using that. Is this a cave? Is this a cave? Nope. Still haven't gotten used to using the actual key to make you run. I think it's because I used control as a zoom in Optifine for so long that it's tough to switch. More eggs. These eggs are really useful, believe it or not, because you need a ton of them to get 2 chickens made. Oh, I'm in a terrible place right now. Alright. Tell you what, guys, I don't really feel like losing all of my stuff, so I'm gonna put myself in a hole here. And, I will be back in the morning. I love when YouTubers say that. I'll be right back, but for you guys, it's like 1 second. Alright, we're back. Told you it'd be fast. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, that was close. Okay, we should have a nice, good amount of mob drops all over this area, now that the sun came up. That was a pretty close one right there with the creeper. What would Minecraft be without creepers, guys? So, what were we talking about? We were talking about the uproar on Reddit about the iron farms and the gold farms. And there was, you know, a few interesting posts talking about the different kinds of Minecraft players that there are out there. Someone was saying there's the adventurer, there's the builder, and there's the industrialist. And you know, when I play, I think I've always done a little bit of both. You know, I've never considered myself a particularly strong builder, but improving on that has always been part of the fun for me. You know, I've never really been one for aesthetics as far as visual aesthetics go. I was a music major in college, so of course, aural aesthetics I've been trained to produce or recognize rather. But visual never been my thing. I've always been a terrible drawer, if you will. never did great in art or anything like that. So for me, that's part of the fun for this game, because it's an environment where I can actually work on that and without really being too judged too harshly on it, because it's still a video game. So that's fun. I'm definitely an adventurer. I love going out, exploring the land, but I think mostly I have been more of an industrialist, I guess, in the past. But let's get out of here. But yeah, I think I've done a little of all three, and I think most of the players I've encountered actually have been like that as well. So, I don't know, chime in, guys. Let me know what kind of Minecraft player you are, and, you know, how you feel about the whole nerfing of the iron and gold farms. Does it infringe on the fun for a non-industrial type player of this game that those farms exist? What do you think? Let me know in the comments once again. So what are we gonna do now? I think I want to get a little bit more gravel, not gravel, granite. That is gonna make ourselves another pick. But I think I'm going to build a little structure and save our first mining trip for the second episode. Because even though, you know, the first few episodes of this might be a little bit uninteresting, I think that's okay, you know? I've always been scared off of these solo LPs because I find they can get a little bit boring because all I'm doing is kind of talking, but maybe that's okay, you know? When I'm watching some of the Minecrackers, I really enjoy some of their talky episodes. And it'll give me a chance to work on just kind of being entertaining while I'm talking to you guys. Let's see what else is there to talk about. Oh, the public server has a lot of new cool stuff in it and a lot of cool stuff in the works. So some of you public Good Times players out there, stay tuned for some really cool stuff involving the War Hub. Working on some new war zones, new death matches, and the rewards is where the interesting part's going to be. If I can get it to work, I'm hoping that the rewards for some of these war zones, or all of the war zones, will be something unattainable in survival, like a sponge, which of course isn't very useful on its own, but it will be used as currency in a special shop, and you'll be able to buy some unique items that you wouldn't normally be able to get in Minecraft. Something like, maybe, I don't know, like an efficiency 6? I don't even know if that's possible. Or like an unbreaking 10 sword, or like gold boots with feather falling that have unbreaking 10 or something like that. You know, we're going to play around, but there'll be unique items that you won't be able to get otherwise. So I think that's going to be really cool. And I don't know why I'm getting all granite, but for some reason that's my favorite of the new stone variants, which other people seem to hate. But I love it. And for some reason that little mesa plateau is calling my name, so I've never really seen anything like that. I think we're going to actually go ahead and build our base there. And the granite and the clay together look really, really cool. I saw that actually on a post on Reddit as well, and I was like, that's awesome. I need to use that. So that's what we are going to do. And actually, I want to take a look at that area anyway, because it's really weird. I've never seen that before. Maybe there's a mesa close by, which would be cool, because a good source of clay, and mesas are just awesome in general. Not my super favorite biome, but dude, this is weird. Let's see, we're in a mesa plateau. What happens if we go... Now we're in an ocean, mesa plateau. Let's see if we can get a little height. Oop, gotta get that egg. An auto chicken farm will most likely be... Oh, quick, test my theory. Let's see. That's awesome. This is definitely where our little spawn shack is going to go. But I do want to get up on a hill a little bit. And if I'm really lucky, we'll find some sheep, because we really need to make a bed. I don't want to have to wait through the night again like last time. I very often go caving when the sun goes down, but I really want to save caving, I think, for the next episode. The way I cave, I usually go on one big caving expedition, get a ton of stuff, and won't have to do it again for a while. If all goes well, of course. No sheep. Did we see any mesa anywhere else? That is the weirdest thing. Nothing. No mesa anywhere. That is so cool. This is why, you know, I always use seeds for my worlds, and I always wonder if it's a mistake, because basically when you put in a random seed, it uses like the date and time, I believe, of when you generated the world. But that is a really, really cool generation, and to be honest, I have a feeling it's a bug in the snapshot, but that is okay with me. Bugs are really cool sometimes. Unless they're not computer bugs, they're like real bugs. Those things are not cool at all, I hate them. Alright, let's chop down the spruce. Oh, the new achievements. That might be fun, too. We'll slowly work through all the achievements as we play this together. Get the spruce, we'll get that oak tree. Get some saplings as they fall. And we will get our base built. I don't know if I'm going to use wood as the base, but base building material, but I'm going to get it for now anyways. Cool, cool, cool. And we're going to keep exploring a little while just to find a sheep, because if I can't... Let's see, how much string do we got? Okay, we just really need one piece of wool. One piece of wool or kill 4 more spiders. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I always feel bad killing sheep. I don't know why. Oh, what's over there? Let's take a look. It looks like we might have a nice plains close by. Always hard to tell, though. Oop. Found a cave! This is a great spawn, actually. I'm very happy with this spawn. And I've wanted to actually build a base in this type of area for quite a while. Build a little home in here. Because it is just... Look how cool that looks. Look at those mountaintops. That is awesome. Alright, we're going to go explore that area a little bit before I decide where to put my base. But I don't know. That Mesa Plateau is pretty awesome. And I'm guessing that Mesa Plateau, maybe 4 or 5 blocks down. Is that a chunk loading error? Yeah, it is. 4 or 5 blocks down should all be solid clay. So I'm going to have a nice source of clay right at the beginning. No rain. So yeah, let's get back there. We got our bed materials. Got everything we need. We can go from there. I think this will most likely be where the base actually does end up. What we built today will not, of course, be our final base. It will just be a little house. And it should be a fun time. Grab some of this coal. We don't have a ton of coal already, though, so got a little bit. What I do need, I think, is some more cobblestone. Let's grab a little bit. I have enough coal for, like, eternity around here. This is great. Back to my little Mesa Plateau. Yeah, so I think this is going to be a very fun series. I think I want to, when we finally do cure some villagers, maybe I'll name them after some of the Good Times community. And, I don't think I'm going to keep them too protected, and I think that's going to be part of the fun, is trying to defend them from the zombies as they attack. And if we lose one of them, that will give us a nice, fun story. Because that is ultimately what these Let's Plays are about, isn't it? I mean, you want to see the cool stuff that people build, but also it's part of the story, like, who doesn't remember the Minecraft trial, or, all that stuff. More eggs. This is a great start. All these chickens around is going to make life very easy. This is so cool. I can't get over it. This is so weird. Huh. Alright, let's make a, I guess I left my, workbench somewhere. Make another pick. Do wish I was able to find a little bit of surface iron, but that's okay. Can't have everything. This is a great, 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 great spawn. Gonna make 2 picks. Oh, we got an upgrade. Let's take a look at that achievement system, actually. I haven't looked at it in a while. What do we... Can make a wooden sword. And a furnace. Oh, I already made a furnace. Alright, I'll make another one. Bam. Let's see what else we can get. I can make a stone sword. I have to smelt some iron for the next one. Alright, let's make a stone sword. I actually thought it had to be a wood sword, but no, that's good. Alright, okay, mobs are coming out. I'm gonna make my bed right away now. Another achievement! Woo! Make my bed right now. Oh no, okay, hold on. That, bed. That's a chicken, not a creeper out of the corner of my eye. Place the bed, sleep in the bed. No monsters nearby, that's a good sign. And we have daytime! Woo! Uh-oh. This is probably going to blow up. Maybe not, let's see. Let's see if I can use my pro-elite skills. Yeah! Take that, you creep! Oh, another one. That was going to blow. Yep. I got greedy. I got cocky and I got greedy. Not gonna have enough to patch that up for now. I'll fix it. Get rid of this floating tree. And then I'm probably going to pause the video a bit as I build our little shack. I hate building on camera because it goes back to what I said earlier. I'm a little self-conscious about my building skills. You know, knowing that I'm not very good at it almost makes it easier, if that makes any sense. But I still don't like building while I record. I like to really sit and think about what I do. But it'll just be a very simple little shack. It's going to clear off a little bit of the space. It's a shame we got this one little line here. It's too bad. I'm going to probably post a picture of this on Reddit, I think. I probably won't because I'll get lazy. But I really wonder if anyone else has gotten any of these things in the snapshot. Alright. Make a quick base. And I will be back, guys. And here we are with the humble abode we got here. Just about finished it. Got everything but the roof done. You know, not the most amazing thing in the world, but I'm pretty proud of it. I like it. It's mine. Show you what I did on the inside here. This nice little floor design. I tried a couple of things, but I really ended up liking this one the best. I felt it was a little flat inside, so I put up these like rough columns here. Again, a lot of people hate these blocks, but I don't know, they appeal to me. I really like them. The only question now that I need to come up with an answer to is what I want to build the roof out of. And I got a couple of options, but I don't think I'm going to finish it today. What I think I'm going to do is leave it up to you guys. Hopefully I'll get some sort of advice in the comments. Otherwise, I will just end up figuring it out. But let's see. You know, obviously we're not going to just use solid blocks, but what wood looks best up against that? And it's a very hard call to me. Yeah, I really got no idea. I'm leaning towards the dark, just to give a little more contrast to it. But let me know what you guys think. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. And hopefully I won't space out and end up giving up on this series again. No, I'm holding it to it. I'm keeping it. Unlike the Feed the Beast series, I am going to finish this one. Or not finish it and just have it forever and ever and ever. Anyway, guys, this is Nerdroc saying goodbye, and hopefully you got some good times ahead. See you later.